So in this video, I want to show you the right way to install a Facebook pixel to your Seller account. So if you want to track all your sales on Seller through your Facebook advert, then you need to have a pixel on your Seller account. And the way to do this is very simple. So in this video, I'm going to walk you um, across everything you need to do. The first thing is obviously to have a Seller account, which we have right here. So all you want to do is you want to come to the settings here on your Seller, and you want to scroll down here. You see where we have integrations. So you click on integrations. You see everything we can do here, but we are currently just interested in Facebook pixel. So if you click on that, it will bring you to your Facebook pixel here where you can add the pixel. So all you have to do is to get the pixel code and add it right here. So to get your pixel code, you want to come to your Facebook ads manager, and there if you come to all your tools here, you want to come to the events manager. So in the events manager, you need to add a pixel. All right, you need to create a pixel, and pixels are now called data sets. All right, so you can come here, click on connect data, and you can click on web. All right, so because we want to connect it to a website, you can come here, click on next. So basically what we want to do now is we want to just create a new data set. So you come here, click on create a new data set, and you can give it a name that you want to use and remember it. So let's say in my case, I want to create this data set for my seller store. So let me say my name, Good Nuel Seller Pixel. So the reason why we use pixels is just to track things properly. So we collect better data from Facebook and any other place that we're advertising. So if you give it a proper name, it's going to help you in the future when you have multiple pixels. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that my spellings are in the right order. So I'm going to give it this name, and I'm just going to click on just create. So we'll create our pixel. So this is the first step. You create a pixel, and this is how you create a pixel. So you can see I have to add account. So we need to connect our pixel to an add account. So I want to say I want it to use this add account. I can even give it the both of them. So I'm just going to keep it to one now. So I just click on add account. So it's going to be connected to that add account. So this is a pixel right here. So we can just click out. If you come back to your data set, you should be able to see the new pixel that we created here. So if I come here, I should be able to see the pixel. I need to refresh this page for me to see the pixel. So after refreshing the page, we now see the pixel here. I want to select that particular pixel because I want to everything on this pixel to be about, let's say, my seller account. So I'm going to copy this pixel ID here. This is what we need from this place. So we want to come back to our seller account. So if you come back to your seller account, I'm just going to put the pixel here, and I'm going to replace it. So this is going to be my pixel. This is the first step and the basic step. So we've done this, but we want to do another thing. We want to test that this pixel is actually working. And the way to do that is you want to go and copy your store link on Seller. So to do that, you come to your settings here. You see your general store settings. This is where you see everything about your store. So this is my store name, my store link. I can copy it, and if I go back to this pixel that we created, I want to come to test events here. I want to select the channel. Again, it's going to be a website. I want to confirm if the website events are set up correctly, and here all I have to do is to paste the URL to my seller store. If I click on test event, it should be able to take me to my seller store, and this is my seller store. So if I come back to this, you can see the event has been processed. So we've done the basic thing of adding a pixel. Testing it is currently working. But let me show you another thing that you can do. We want to create a custom conversion. So we want to actually track purchases on Selar. And there's a way to do this to make sure that all the data that we get are actually correct data and accurate data. So you want to do this properly, you want to create a custom conversion. So custom conversions are basically what you consider to be sales or purchases or leads. So what we can do here is want to create a custom conversion. So if you come to custom conversion here, you want to select the pixel first. This is the pixel I just created. So let's say we want to call this seller purchases. So everybody who lands on what we're about to create now is going to be considered purchases. All right. So I'm just going to call it again. Good Noel seller purchases. The reason why I'm doing this is because I have multiple pixels. So this is going to help me keep everything in order. I don't know why I keep typing in blocks and I hate typing in blocks. So I'm just going to take some time here. Forgive me. So I've given this the name that I want it to bear. Again, make sure you select the right pixel for what you want to do. The source is going to be the website. So this URL, if you click on this, what we want to do is that we want to create a rule. So everybody that lands in this specific URL that we want to give it now, it should consider it a purchase. All right. So I'm going to click, I want to make it 2. All right. So I want to keep this URL contains. Yeah. So the URL should contain. So we need to get the URL to actually trigger the system to see what we actually consider to be a purchase. So we want to come back to our seller account again, and I want to go back to the products that I have on Selar. All right. So if you come to all of your products, this is where you see all the product that you have on Selar. So what we basically want to do is I want to get a thank you page link from Selar, and anybody who lands on that link is going to be considered a purchase, because before they can land on that link, they would have made that purchase. So that is not a public link. And the way to do this is you can just set your product to be $0. So I have this product that I am giving people for free. So it is $0 or 0 naira. So I come up there, I click on edit the link. All right. The first thing I want to do is, if you scroll to the bottom of this page and you come to the advanced option, if you come down here, you see that every product has a code, and we can use this code to track our conversion and also use it for retargeting. All right. So I'm just going to copy this code here. All right. If I copy this code, I want to come back to my pixel and I want to say the URL should contain this, or I'm just going to put it here. The URL should contain this. So that means I'm tracking that particular URL. All right. That means that's the one I want to run ads with, but we want to get another one. So the other one is, we want to go back to this link. So this is the product link. Again, you want to set your product to be like maybe free or any amount that you want to pay. So this one, I'm giving it to people for free and they can get it for free. So we basically just want to purchase this stuff. So they just put their name and then they pay. So every time somebody pays, they are going to be redirected to a particular link on Selar. This is considered a thank you page. So every time somebody pays, they will land on a link like this. So you want to copy this link here. So if you copy this link, you want to, this is basically the thank you page link. So what we want to do is we want to just copy out this receipt here. You can basically just write it here. So you can just copy it, come back to your ads manager again, put it here. So every time somebody goes to your store and they land on this URL that contains a receipt, and receipts are always only issued when somebody makes a payment, Selar and Facebook are going to consider it a purchase. So after that, this is now our custom conversion. So we can test this if we wanted. We can do everything here, but let me show you exactly how to now use this custom conversion to create an advert. So to do that, I want to come back to my ads manager or to my campaigns. So in the campaigns, I want to actually start creating the ad. So inside of your campaign, if you come to the ad set level, here you want to select your conversion location, which is going to be a website. Your performance goal is going to be the maximize number of conversion. This is where you select the data set. That simply means the pixel. However, the pixel I created is actually not on this ad account. It's on the other ad account. But what I want to do now is we've selected it. I want to select the conversion event. So the conversion event, we can now come here. We can see all the events that we've created before. So ordinarily, we should see our Selar event that I created, and I can just add that event. So after that, my adverts will be tracked properly, and I can just publish my adverts when I am ready. So this is basically how you can properly set up your seller account and your Facebook pixel. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comment section.